In this world there are more than 7.5 billion people. Of all of them, who's got the power over the rest? Who has the power to decide whether you are able to do one thing and not the other? When does your freedom start, and when does it end? Our society has been progressing through the ages, from monarchies to dictatorships through feudal system and other varieties of forms of government. Today, the vast majority of developed countries live in a democracy. A great example of this is the United States, the first world power, a presidential republic, in which everybody should have a representation in the government to be taken into account in major decisions that can change the lives of everybody completely, but is it truly like that? On May 16th, there was an attack against the freedom of many people in Alabama, USA, specifically against the freedom of half of the population of the state, by 25 men who do not represent that percentage. The establishment of the law against free abortion that prohibits the interruption of pregnancy at any stage of it was approved, even in cases of incest or rape, and criminalizes with up to 99 years in prison for the doctor who practices it. It only leaves the door open to interrupt the pregnancy in case the mother's life is in danger. This time it was Alabama, but before it has been Kentucky, Mississippi, Georgia. Thus, up to 16 states of the Union approving or working on laws against abortion to create the climate of harassment and demolition necessary to reach the Supreme Court of the United States revert the historic sentence known as Roe v. Wade, the one that established in 1973 that abortion was a constitutional right protected by Amendment 14 of the Constitution. The assault on the right to abortion has been taking place in the United States for 2 decades. By the coming to power of Donald Trump and the appointment of 2 conservative judges has given wings to the most reactionary sectors of the Midwest states and the South to begin a legal battle against the voluntary interruption of pregnancy that ends up reaching the Supreme Court and takes the United States to times of prohibition and clandestine abortion, because even if Mr. Trump does not like it, everyone owns their body, and that includes all the 7.5 billion people, also the pregnant bodies of women and transgender men who decide whether they want to create life or not, because when you vote no on free and safe abortion, what you're voting for is against the freedom of people. Because free abortion does not force you to have an abortion. Free abortion does not force you not to abort. How can you force a person who does not want to be a parent to be it? No one can be deprived of the right to choose. The freedom to choose the path that our life wants to follow belongs to you, to me, and to every person in this world. Our hobbies, identity, with whom we spend time, who we love, and who we stop loving. We are in possession of our body, and it is not a shared heritage. I decide what I want inside my own body, touching my skin, or to whom my sparkles go. The best thing for you is what you decide for yourself, and if you do not have children, you can still be a parent. Parent of your feelings and what you care for, parent of your past and parent of what you propose. You do not want to be a parent and people do not understand it, but people have nothing to understand, because you are the owner of your days. You are a person who is built, who does not lack anything, because you have yourself, and with that, you have everything.